Welcome to another edition of the REPMO Recap Show presented by Absolute Roofing. Let's get straight to the highlights. It was a busy week, and we start with football. A little rain didn't slow down the Tigers on Friday night against Ozark. They opened up the scoring on this 21-yard touchdown pass from Preston McCracken to Owen Clare. Followed it up quickly on a 16-yard touchdown run here by Trayton Gray. That put the Tigers on top 14-0. Republic scored 28 points in the first half. Their third touchdown, a 3-yard touchdown run by McCracken, and then a 9-yard touchdown run to follow that up by McCracken. And they finished the scoring in the second half on this touchdown run by Mason Fleetwood from 9 yards out. That made it final score 35-0. The defense was flying around all over the place and really controlled the game.
Yeah, I thought both sides of the ball played really well up front, and we kind of stalled out second half, but for half and probably another quarter in the second half, I thought both offense and defensive line played really well. I was probably extremely proud of the defense and the fact they had some big plays, but we didn't give up. We got the stop. Even though they might get a big pass or they might break loose a little bit, and then they found a way to get the stop and keep them out of the end zone, and that's big for us, And anytime we get a stop, so I felt like the defense did a really excellent job of that.
The Lady Tigers had a very busy week that included senior night festivities and a 13-3 win over Waynesville. They went 5-2 on the week, and they finished the week with a 10-4 overall record. On senior night, Coach Lee Dishman praised his seniors for their contributions.
I mean, they started when they were in middle school, and actually way before that, I started coaching them when they were 12 years old for the most part. They just continued to build the foundation of Republic softball.
3 of those Lady Tigers involved in a fantastic play late on Friday night against Excelsior Springs. Paige Elsenrott tracks down a ball in the corner that could have tied the game, gets it in quickly to Addison Walker. Heads up play by her. She sees the runner too far off second, makes the tag, and then fires home to Lily Richardson, who applies the tag, completes the double play. The Lady Tigers hung on to win that one. The soccer team opened the week with a big road win at Camdenton. It was a 1-0 shutout. Cole Williams, the goalkeeper, set the tone early with that diving save off a free kick just outside the goal box. And the Tigers got all the scoring they needed from Diego Zuniga, who took the ball at the top of the box here and worked his way from left to right across the top and then dropped it in past the goalkeeper going back the other direction. That was a 1-0 win for the Tigers on the road at Camdenton. The Tigers lost 2 tough ones in the Viking Classic at Springfield. They finished up the weekend, though, with a win over West Plains, 5-0. Couple of second-half goals. This one, Micah Wright assisting Corbin Richardson. And then Elijah Peary dumps it off to Caleb Miclia. He gets the final goal of the weekend, 5-0 win for the Soccer Tigers. The Lady Tigers volleyball team had a win at home against Waynesville. It was part of a tough week that saw them travel up to the Rockwood Invitational in the St. Louis area. They played some high-level competition. They picked up some set victories, but weren't unable to get a match win. And they will jump back into COC play against Lebanon this week. The Lady Tigers tennis team had 2 COC matches this week and came away with 2 victories, including a close one at Willard, 5-4. Then they turned around and beat Carthage at home here. You can see Ella Lashley competing in her singles match in that one. Match of the week belonged to Eva Riley, who won her singles match that went deep into the night with the teams tied 4-4, and Riley pulled out the win to clinch the victory.
We started when the sun was still up and the sun was down by the time we were over because we just kept going back and forth on ad point, and then by the end no one else was even playing and we were the last varsity match, and so everyone was over there and just watching, and every time I'd score a point I'd hear my side, she'd score a point I'd hear her side, so it was just really encouraging.
And now it's time for another Tiger Triple Take, sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. We check in with soccer senior Porter Bollinger.
Pre-game music, you pump up music.
I listen to a lot of 90s grunge, like Alice in Chains or Stone Temple Pilots or Soundgarden before the game. Walk in.
All right, if you could combine 82 sports and make one new sport out of them, what would you combine?
I think it's already been done, but maybe soccer and golf, because they're the 2 sports I play. And basically it's like a golf course, but you use your feet off the tee box for every shot.
So if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have?
In soccer, I definitely just pick like super speed. Just beat everybody to the ball. It'd be kind of easy, I think.
And that's going to do it for another edition of the REPMO Recap Show presented by Absolute Roofing. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.